Oh, yeah. As you can probably imagine, I'm after getting a job as a postman, and it has taken me to some pretty spectacular places. For example, last Monday, I was on the surface of planet Jupiter. Must be an owl. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, last Monday, I was on the surface of planet Jupiter. And how it happened was like this. Now, I went into work just as a normal Monday morning, and the supervisor said to me, he said, Sexton, will you go upstairs and get a map of the route? Which normally involves going up a single flight of stairs into the office, get the map. Not last Monday. I climbed 147 flights of stairs. So by the time I got to the top... That's probably a badger. By the time I got to the top, it was pitch black. So I was kind of reaching around for a light switch, and that's why I noticed them. Directly overhead, the 3 Jupiterian moons of Europa, Io, and Ganymede. And I could see that I was in some sort of purple doomed sea, but it was ringed by trees, about 100 metres all round. And right next to me was a small fat fella in a red jumper. And he said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" So I explained to him. I said, "I just came up to get a map of the postal routes in South Sligo." He said, "You want to fucking watch yourself out in the open like this on Jupiter? Did you know that there's a cantabular glimp on the loose?" I said, "What?" He says, "Cantabular glimp, and trust me, if it gets in touch with you, it's going to mush you into flungal. The only way to survive is to hit a good stiff kick in the bollocks, right? Just get your toe and root it in the family jewels." Now, I'd like to be able to say that at that moment in time, my next words were, "Excuse me, sir, but you need to clearly explain what's transpiring here." But there wasn't time, because I heard a noise, a whoosh, sort of like a Nissan Micra in a car wash, and it threw me sideways, a slap that sort of knocked me off balance. And when I came round, I don't know what a cantabular glimp fully looks like, because I was running for my life. Because my option was to run or fight, and I ran. Now, I can tell you, it was big, hairy, and smelt of cabbage. But Anyway, I ran forwards, backwards, and round in a big circle. Took me back to the stairs. I started running down them, all 147 flights of them. Took me back into the office, where the supervisor was standing there, looking at his watch, going, "Where the fuck were you? You've been gone for 3 weeks. So I told him the whole story. I said, "You're not going to believe this." But I was on the surface of planet Jupiter. So I told him the story about the Jupiterian moons of Europa, Io, and Ganymede, and the cantabular glimp, and the purple sand, and the trees ringing it, and the 147 flights of stairs. And by the time I finished, he went, "Oh, mother of God, will you just go on and do your route?" But as I was going out the door, he said, "Hey, Sexton, hang on a second. Was there a small tubby lad in a red jumper up there with you?" I said, "Yeah, there was." He says, "Did you do what he said?" I said, "No." He said, "Good, because that man knows fucking nothing about cantabular glimps." Ah, fuck it. I suppose I better see what that is.